In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get the Finishing Touches trophy in Hogwarts Legacy. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush Hogwarts Legacy. So if you're going for the Finishing Touches trophy on PlayStation or achievement on PC or Xbox, this is one of the hardest trophies. So according to the PlayStation, it is like maybe the fifth or maybe eighth hardest trophy, but it's just right behind getting all the Merlin trials, breeding every type of beast, and hitting level 40. And for me, I hit level 40 before I finished the Finishing Touches trophy. So there are 34 enemies in the game that count toward this Finishing Touches trophy, and you need to do a Ancient Magic L1+L2 kill. So not a throw, but one of those strikes. So your Ancient Magic meter has to fill up all the way blue, and you might hit, if you have a fully upgraded one, you get up to 5 of those in a row, but you have to fill up your meter. So let's go to the game. And here I'm at the Enchanted Loom, right? Okay, so by the end of the game, you should have access to traits, right? You get traits by taking out bandit camps. And I recommend that if you are struggling with this trophy, you want to put the Ancient Magic Focus trait, and you want to stack it in all 6 pieces of gear, right? So, so you need Legendary gear for Ancient Magic 3, but you could slot Ancient Magic 2, I think, in the, the purple, and Ancient Magic 1 in the blue. And that's going to increase the rate at which you fill your Ancient Magic meter, because what you want to do is you want to go through the list, and you get this loom after you do the story mission, the elf, the knapsack, and the loom. And so what you want to go through is if you go to your trophy section, at least on PlayStation, it told me how many I had got and how many I had to go, but it just didn't tell me which ones I had gotten with these Ancient Magics. I tried to kill everything with Ancient Magic. Once I got it, I just would use it, but you know, there's always something that you miss. And so even though I had 100% of the combat challenges, and so let's just look at the challenges. So the combat: defeat dark wizards, defeat dubogs, defeat goblins, defeat spiders, defeat trolls, defeat mongrels, complete dueling feats. I'd done all those things. I still had that. And so actually what you want to do is you want to go to your collections tab. And so in the collections tab, I identified 38, I believe, of these enemies that were probably listed, and only 34 of those 38 were listed. So the ones that are like infamous foes, right, that they have a special name, they're bosses, or if they're like the Death Shadow, that they only show up in particular story missions or particular side missions, then I wouldn't count that. But I would count the Stoneback Dubog, so I would try to kill one of those with Ancient Magic. Great Spine Dubog. And what you should do is you should have a piece of paper. Once you're trying to get this trophy, put down a piece of paper, and each time you have a combat and you do one of those Ancient Magic kills, write down the type of enemy that you killed with that, so you don't use that on those enemies anymore. And eventually, when you get through the list of 38 enemy types, you're gonna get to the 34 necessary for the trophy or the achievement. So Congress Dubog is one, so I'd say that's 3. Ashwinder Duelist is 1, 4. Ashwinder Scout, 5. Ashwinder Assassin, 6. Ashwinder Ranger, 7. Ashwinder Soldier, 8. Ashwinder Executioner, 9. Ashwinder or Poacher Duelist, 10. 11 Poacher Tracker, 12 Poacher Amigas, 13 Poacher Ranger, 14 Poacher Stalker. So far we got 13 enemy types. We got Poacher Executioner 14, and then we go through the Loyalist Assassin 15, Loyalist Commander 16, Loyalist Sentinel 17, 18 Loyalist Warrior, 19 Loyalist Ranger, 20 Infurious, and then this one right here, that mannequin is just in a specific mission, so that is a missable enemy. Rampant Dewbog, I believe, is part of a quest, so we're still at 20. So I wouldn't count the Rampant Dewbog. I wouldn't count Gwendolyn Zoe. I wouldn't count this woman here. I wouldn't count this woman here. They're all kind of infamous foes. Wouldn't count this guy. Wouldn't count Dustin. No. I wouldn't count Katrin because they're all missable. They're all infamous foes. They're not going to go to that list. Belgruff's not going to be on the list. Grodbach, this other infamous foe. This is also like you have a named foe. That's not going to be there. We have another named foe. So the Absconder, it's a name for an Acromantula, so I would not count the Absconder. I think that's a specific one. And then the Insatiable Spider they're talking about, that is actually within a side quest, so I wouldn't count that. The Quagmire Troll. I don't know. I can't remember if that was part of a main quest, so maybe we'll call that 21. 20. Alexander Troll, definitely not. Riparian Troll. So I would not count the last three as infamous foes. So we're still at 20. And then the Grim, that's also seems like an infamous foe, a White Wolf, or at least a foe from a quest. And then Acromantula is an enemy type, right? So we saw before there was an Acromantula that had a name, the Absconder. So this is 21. 22 Venomous Scurrier. 23 Venomous Hatchling. So I'd killed like hundreds of spiders, but I think there were like 2 that I had not killed with the Ancient Magic. Venomous Ambusher. Venomous Shooter. The Venomous Matriarch. So whatever, this is we're at 26, 27 Thornback Scurrier, 28 Thornback Hatchling, 29 Thornback Ambusher, 30 Thornback Shooter, 31 Thornback Matriarch, and then we've got these guardians that were only in the early part of the game, but you never saw them elsewhere, so they were locked in main story missions, so I would not count them. So if we're good, so we added 31. We got to 31 with the spiders, and then the Armored Troll 32, a Fighter Troll 33, another Fortified Troll 34. This is a specific quest-related thing. This is also quest-related, so you can't find them out of the quest. So we have 34. And then Forest Troll 35, 36, Mountain Troll 37, River Troll 38, Dark Mongrel, and this last one was also in just a main story quest, but you couldn't see it in the open world. So that's 38, right? And so you know, you can write down that list and kind of cross them off as you go, or what you can do is you can just like go through the map, right? And so, I mean, one of the things you can do is you just go through all the bandit camps that you haven't done, and go through those, and that'll give you a lot of foes. Or just when you are flying around and doing other collection type activities at the end of the game, and you see a foe that you don't think that is on your list, that you're sure that you have killed with an Ancient Magic L1+L2 strike, not the throw, but that kind of almost kill shot. Although for bigger enemies it won't kill them. That would be what you would do. So, you know, I would just like, and that was what did it for me, and just keeping track of that. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel. We give you the secrets to crush Hogwarts Legacy. Let me know what the hardest trophy was for you and your strategy of how to do this, or if this was easy, or what you're having trouble with in Hogwarts Legacy. What's your favorite part? All right, bye. Subscribe.